Nollywood TV. I welcome you back to the channel once again. I have a very interesting personality guest in our midst today, and I would like him to introduce himself, like where he comes from, what he does, and who he is. Welcome.
Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm Blaise. I'm a Nollywood actor and I'm from Nigeria. I'm excited to be here.
All right. He said he's from where? Nigeria. Oga Nigeria is here, right? Once again. Yeah. So from our previous video, we had him saying Son, S-O-N, and S-U-N. It's pronounced the same in Nigeria. Today we're going to hear more sound over here. So stay tuned. All right, welcome back again. He said he's an actor. So what made him join the acting industry?
I've always been in love with acting. It's more like a long time dream, because I remember back in the day when I was a child, I was always doing some monologue facing the mirror. So I just go to the front of the mirror and then I start talking and acting in front of the mirror. So it's been a long time dream. It's not something I just woke up and then started doing. I've always nursed the idea of being an actor.
So did you go to school for that?
No, I didn't study acting in school. I studied mass communication, but I've always loved acting. So back then I used to read up stuff about acting online. Yeah, so I used to do that back in the day, but I didn't study acting in school.
And at what age did you enter into acting?
Okay, professionally, I started acting a while back. That should be in 2018. But I've been doing some stage acting. Yeah, but professionally, as a career, I started acting in 2018.
And before you entered into acting, did you have someone who was your mentor? Or did you have someone you were looking up to in acting?
Of course, I looked up to a lot of people. I remember back then when we used to watch movies done by Ramsey Noah, Desmond Elliott, Peter Doce, and all those renowned actors, all those actors that inspired us. These are the people that inspired me to go into acting. Because whenever I see Desmond Elliott interpret a particular scene in a particular way, I go to in front of my mirror and I try to imitate him. Yeah, so these people actually inspired me to go into movies.
All right, that's cool. So Desmond Elliott is your mentor or what?
Would I call him a mentor? I should call them my inspiration. They inspired me. Yeah.
Okay. If I may ask, what do you think can make a role really challenging?
A role becomes challenging when it's a bit off from your normal life. It's like when you're asked to do a role of a mad person. You're not mad. So you have to do a little bit of research and wear that character of a mad person. So it becomes challenging when it's not actually things that you do on a daily basis. Yeah, you understand. So that's when it becomes challenging. When you have to do a little bit of research and then you have to wear that character that doesn't really portray who you really are, rather.
And would you identify an actor in the movie industry as a model?
Wow, that's a tough question. I have a lot of people I look up to, so I can't specifically pick out a person I will say is my role model. I have people I look up to like Desmond Elliott, Kennerix, Ramsey Noah, Yolo Doce, and Peter Doce. A lot of people I pick a little bit of something from everyone here. It could be their voice, it could be their interpretation, it could be their stage management. Yeah, nobody has it all.
Is there a day like you've been to a scene and you don't get along with someone and you've walked away, or what did you do?
Wow, of course there have been instances where I'm working with someone I have issues with. But the thing is, as an actor, you should be able to put your personal beef aside. I'm called to act, and I'm not called to discuss whatever is going on between me and my co-actor. So if you're called to act, you're expected to be a professional. You take off your personal business or your personal beef aside, then do your job. Then when you go out, you can choose to continue whatever is going on between the both of you.
And what style of acting do you think is most suited for you?
Like I said earlier, method acting is the best. Method acting allows you to wear the character and interpret the character better. It's like you asked to play the role of a mad person. First of all, you visualize a mad person. You see yourself as being mad. That way you're able to put up a relatable acting, so that when the audience watch this scene, they should be able to relate and understand your acting skills better.
And what do you think makes a performance most believable?
When it's relatable. A performance is believable when it's relatable, when the audience can actually relate to what you're doing. Because there's instances where you act and then people watching you be like, what's this one doing? It's not relatable, it's not close to reality. But when you wear a character and then you give in a good performance, a believable performance, and the audience are able to relate to what you're doing, they see it as a reality. And there are times when people see you outside and maybe probably you've been doing movies where you're a wicked person, and because of your performance, your good performance in those movies, people see you out there and they think you're wicked in real life. For instance, Prisha Dezokwo, a lot of people who don't know her personally think she's wicked, but that's because they've been able to relate to what she's doing.
Yeah, that's true. We always seen her like wicked in-law, and she's good on that. She's down to earth on that.
That's so different from who she is. She's actually a very nice person.
All right. So, can you please discuss your last experience on stage?
The last movie I did was Wheelers, where I was on wheelchair all through the movie. It was a bit challenging because, as you can see, I'm not handicapped, I'm not crippled. But then I had to do some research on the role, know how to place my legs, know how to deliver my lines without making movement with my legs. So it was a bit challenging, but it was interesting too. It was interesting.
Okay. So how would you react if you receive a negative review about your performance?
Well, I think the essence of reviews is for you to know how the audience feels, for you to know your performance in a particular job. So if I get a negative review, I should be able to sit up. You told me, oh, you didn't do it this way, you were too loud, or your performance wasn't standard enough. Of course, it's for me to learn from those reviews, especially if those reviews are coming from a good place. You know, a lot of people throw you online. The reviews are not coming from a good place. They're just saying those things to hurt you. But then, as a public figure, when you get a negative review, you just pick out what you want to pick out from it. You learn when you learn from it. And if you discover that those reviews are not coming from a good place, you just move ahead.
Exactly.
You don't let it get to you.
There might be constructive criticism.
Exactly.
That you can pick something out of it. You know, in our local language, we say, like if someone is cutting a tree, the person might not know where the tree may fall. So those at the back can direct, hey, where you cut it, the tree can fall back to you or on this side or the other side. So you just listen to the constructive one,
Exactly.
and then you build from there. And do you also believe that talent and training is more important in the acting industry?
Of course, it's one thing to be talented, then it's another thing to brush up. Because you can be talented in acting, but things are changing. There are new methods of doing movies. You learn every day. So you won't tell me that because you're talented, you shouldn't learn.
Exactly.
So in as much as you're talented, you have the natural talent. Yes, we know you can act very well, but you should be trained. You should learn. And you should, while learning, you unlearn a lot of things also. Those things you think, or those techniques you feel are the best, might not actually be the best. So when you go for trainings, you learn a lot of things, and then you unlearn those things that you thought you knew that are not actually workable. Talent and training are actually two things that are important as an actor.
Exactly. Viewers, he has given us more ways why he entered into the movie industry, why he loves doing what he does. We'll go on commercial break, short commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to ask some personal questions about him. So stay tuned and don't tune to any station. Welcome back to Deadable TV. Free your mind, right? We wanted to also ask, what are your most valuable skills as an actor?
Okay, there are a lot of skills in acting. So I feel I'm able to interpret roles the best way I can. And also lines digestion, being able to memorize lines. Because it's one thing to know how to act, and it's another thing to face the camera and deliver those lines that you've actually memorized. You understand? So
you are able to memorize.
yes, I'm able to
the
memorize
script
these
that
lines.
they
Yeah,
give you.
and then when delivering the lines, you're not just talking. That's when you combine lines memorization and then acting. Yeah, so it's a whole lot. It's a whole package rather. But I think I'm able to deliver lines.
So can I just chip in with the memorizing? Is it easy to memorize? And second question is, how would someone who have never been to school, been given a script, like to memorize and act on it? How does it work?
Well, to memorize lines is not easy. It's a skill that you have to develop. You understand? It's like you do it back then when we were in school. You're going for literary and debating society. You have to debate, and then you're asked to memorize a whole bulky lines, and it's not easy. You have to develop it. It's a skill that you have to develop. And if you didn't go to school, of course you can still be an actor, as long as you're able to read and write. Because they'll give you a script and you should be able to read the script. A lot of people didn't go to university, but as long as they're able to interpret the script, then you're good to go.
All right, viewers, it's getting more interesting, right? Please subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. This session that we've reached right now is just a personal interview and question for him. So it's personal. We want to dig into his personal life,
Okay.
and know who he is actually, apart from acting.
Okay.
So Henry, apart from acting, what do you do?
Okay. Apart from acting, an entrepreneur. I own a unisex salon, Blaise unisex salon. Yeah.
Where is it at?
In Delta State. So what we do there is we make hairs for both males and females. Yeah, we do manicure and other stuff. Yeah. It's like a side hustle.
Side hustle. Yeah, the hustle guys are around.
Yeah, you need to have. Sometimes you need to have multiple sources of income.
I know,
so it's
right?
one of those things.
In this life, you can't just depend on only one source of income.
Exactly.
You need to look for avenues where you can have more money somewhere. So it's good you have something doing aside.
Yeah.
Because even the movie industry is a little slow right now, right? It's slow right now, so you can't always depend on only the movie industry.
Yeah.
You need to do side job as well. So what do you like doing in your spare time?
Wow. In my spare time, I love to network. Yeah. I'm a phone addict, like some people used to say.
Social media people.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he's one of them.
I love showbiz, so I love watching. And I love watching movies. Yeah.
Movies as
I
well.
love good movies. It helps me to learn even while I'm relaxing.
And who is your celebrity crush?
Wow. My celebrity crush should be Genevieve Nnaji.
So I think a few years ago I saw a post online. Like if you type your name online, it will just come Henry, Blaise, have a crush on Genevieve or something like that. So that was true.
Partially, it's true, yeah. Okay, there was an interview I did, was it 2 years ago? And then the headline was really screaming. It was a screaming headline. It came as Henry Blaise wants to act nude with Genevieve Nnaji. And when I saw that, I was like, that wasn't what I said. But then I got a lot of calls from different people, and some were friendly calls, while others were threatening calls, but it was all good. But Genevieve Nnaji is someone that I've loved right from the onset. Yeah, I love her skills, and then I love the fact that she's pretty and she's good at what she's doing. and everyone loves Genevieve Nnaji. She's like Nollywood sweetheart. So everyone
Oh
loves her.
wow! You said Nollywood sweetheart.
Yeah.
All right. So are you single?
Yeah, I'm single.
Ready to mingle?
Of course, I'm ready.
Wow. You
To
said ready to mingle.
Yeah.
So bring your is it application or what?
In person, you bring it in person.
Yeah, you bring it to me.
So this application in person.
In person, where is the person going to bring it?
We know how to roll.
No. All applications should be sent to me. Then I will go through it and then I'll choose who will be his wife, okay?
Now I got a new PA.
Yeah, I'm the PA now. So please send all your application to me. And if you want my number, just comment over there. I will give you I will DM you and give you my number, okay? So how will someone get your special attention?
Depends on what you mean by special attention. I'm an outgoing guy. Yeah. I love to mingle. I love to meet people. But there are other times when I just want to be on my own. And I just want to be by myself to just think and relax a bit. So I don't really know what you mean by special time, but I'm out for everyone. Yeah. I love to mingle, I love to meet people, I love to do things and interact with people. Yeah. But when I want to be alone, I want to be alone.
When you want to be alone, you want to be alone. Don't mess up with us. Yeah. So what has been your best and worst dates?
Okay, my worst date was sometime last year. I was in Enugu State. I actually went for my friend's wedding. So after the wedding, I decided to chill with a friend, a female friend. So while we're chilling, someone just a female fan. To be honest, I didn't even know what was going on. I was blank. So she was shouting, "Why did you do it? Why did you do it?" She was coming to me. At first, I was confused. I didn't know where that was coming from.
What?
I kept asking myself, "What did I do?" I've even forgotten that I'm an actor. So she came to me. She came to the table and she kept shouting, "Why did you do? Why did you kill her?" That was when I became scared.
Was it a movie or dream?
It was a movie she saw.
Oh my god.
So I was like, that was when I didn't remember that I'm an actor. And I said, "Sorry, I didn't kill her." I didn't remember the film I did that I killed someone. Actually poisoned the girl. So I was not telling her, "Sorry, I didn't kill her." So she was like, "Hope you're not wicked in real life." I said, "No, I'm not wicked." So after the whole thing, she left. But it actually ruined my day.
That's crazy. How can you just meet someone and just started? Why did you
I don't
do
know.
that?
A lot of people don't differentiate
Your acting life.
your acting life and
personal
then
life.
reality. Exactly. They
That's
feel
crazy.
everything you do in movies are real. You actually do these things in real life. They're two different things.
So, will you date a fan?
Of course, I can date a fan. They are human beings. So of course, I can date a fan.
And are you dating right now? Or you
No.
just
I'm single.
single and ready to mingle?
So feel free to submit your applications.
Yeah, don't forget. The deadline will be 14th of February. That's the Valentine's Day, right?
Maybe before Valentine or after Valentine.
No, that very day.
Okay, we're going to have a Valentine special.
Valentine's special, yeah. So that very day, we're going to announce it, who won his heart. Yeah, so he's ready to mingle now. So I have a personal question for you.
Okay.
We normally hear if they want to give you a role, like main role, they normally sleep with you before they give you the role. Is it true?
Wow. No, that's not true.
Is it because you are a male? That's why you're saying it's not true. But
No,
the females
Don't
are
get
the
me wrong.
recipients.
I'm not saying they don't do these things, but it's not like it's a yardstick that before you get a main role or a major role rather, or a good role, they have to sleep with you. Of course, there are bad eggs in the industry, not just in the movie industry, but in modeling, everywhere. Yeah,
That's
there are
true.
people who are lustful, who see you and then they want to take advantage of you. But that doesn't mean that it's everywhere in the industry. That doesn't mean that everyone does it to everyone in the industry. I've been approached a couple of times, but that doesn't mean every other person has been approached. There are people who give you role based on your credibility, based on what you can do, and not because of their lustful desires. Of course, it's in the industry, but not like everyone does it. Not everyone can't be bad.
There are some directors, that's how they are. They want to sleep with you before they give you the main role to do. So please watch out. Yeah, watch out. Thank you for coming to this show. We really appreciate you, and we hoping you come again to visit Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there anyone in your hometown you want to greet?
I want to say thank you to all my fans, wherever you are. Your messages, your calls, your devotion to what I do is overwhelming. I'm humbled by all the support I've gotten so far, and I'm hoping that we continue at this pace or even get better. And I just want to say thank you for all your support so far. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, my family in Nigeria. Thank you for all your support, for all your love, for being my first set of fans, because it was actually your love and your support that has kept me going. So I want to say thank you for being so supportive and being so loving to my craft. Thank you.
So can you please give us your social media handles so that people can follow you, just to say hi to, because hey, yesterday was his birthday. Yeah, February born, love month.
Yeah.
He's going to give us his social media handles. Please follow him for me. We need more followers. Yeah, we need like 50,000 followers. So please follow him.
Okay, on Instagram, Henry Blaise _ Henry Blaise, Blaise is an underscore. That is Henry Blaise _ On Facebook, Henry Blaise. On all social media platforms, I'm Henry Blaise. But on Instagram, I'm Henry Blaise _
All right, this is the moment I'm waiting for. That's a bomb side. So we're going to make him sing.
I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, far away. Ricochet, you take my hands. Far away, far away. Pull me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You pull me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
Wow.
That's
What's Bedasi means thank you in Ghana language. So, you know, he's a singer too.
Yeah.
He's not just an actor.
Yeah.
He's a singer. So follow him and you get the best from him. Love you all. Ciao.
Thank you.
I feel no easy, my brother. You dey find your own, me I dey find my own. If I dey keep on my distance, they Abuja.